What's up, y'all?
Hey.
Hey. What's going on, my favorite people? What's up? What's going on to our lovely folks outside, our folks, our fans, our family? I don't know why I look mad dark. I'm upset about that. And I got ring lights galore.
Oh no.
Right. It's strange. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Egypt, I love this hair. It's giving. But I don't think you can hear me.
I
Can
can
you
hear
hear
you.
me? I hear you, Dan. Just fine. No?
Uh-oh.
Okay. I got a signal for sound from you. I just can't. You can't hear me. That's all right. We'll figure it out. I can hear you.
I can't hear. Can you all hear me?
Hear you.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay, give me a second to figure out why I can't hear you.
All right.
We'll give you a little
Well,
second. What's going on, Danny? How you doing?
I wore my shirt that's in the front. Just if y'all haven't noticed, I had some like less of me. So
Okay.
um so things are going really back. Um and I come to everybody, see what's going on. Saying hey in the
Yeah.
chat. Be here. Our life
Hey,
has
y'all.
lived
Listen.
significant life changes since
Okay. Like,
life was life in good ways. So to be I'm back still being a black girl.
hey, you still being black girl? You still being somebody? Simmons?
Still still so
What's going on?
made it in.
You done made it on through. You done made
Okay.
it on through.
Egypt?
She got
She
some
can't hear us, but we can hear her.
rally going.
Oh,
Oh, you can hear
So
us
we're
now.
trying to right you.
I can hear you now.
Look at that.
You.
Look at that.
I need,
My
I
teacher
need,
life, I don't have to use these kinds of things right now, so I don't know how to work the volume.
Understandable.
I don't know how to work the
Un-
volume button. It's simply that.
This time I'm booting up
Listen,
my MacBook.
you on that good
So
summer vacation.
You're a good summer vacation friend.
You
That
ain't
good.
wrong. I love it. Simmons, it looked like you posted something the other day that you ain't on summer vacation. It looked like you at work. You
yeah, I
teaching.
had a little bit 2 week special. Well, actually one, because after we let out, I had to go to Colorado to Denver for a conference. So I was still, in teacher mode. So technically, I've only had 1 week to
Oh,
get to gather myself,
longest
and then
week I
bring it
ever
back around.
longest week. I promise it seemed like
I don't know. Well, here we are. Here we are. Um, well, I mean, it's how everybody's doing great. We got stuff going. Danny, you're somebody. Janae. Hey, Janae. Says your sound is distorted.
How does my video look? Does it look fuzzy?
No.
I wouldn't say fuzzy, but I would say it. You know, you real.
I don't know.
You look. You
I'm
done made
not
it
on
worse.
my I'm not on my iPad, so
Oh,
let me see.
that'll do it.
It's a sound a little bit microphone.
Ooh.
You sound all right.
It sounds all right to us. I don't know
Yeah, it sounds all right
why.
now.
Well, yeah, I switched. I don't know what. I switched to the MacBook.
Mm. Well,
Well,
y'all were okay. Listen, we so excited. We got a show for y'all. And whatnot. We're gonna talk about some hot topics. Stuff. We got a couple things happening in the world, and we ain't seen y'all. It's been a while.
Hey,
It's
the
been a
world
long
been off
while.
the chain.
And the world been off. Like, listen, the world been
it's
worlding
a
on.
fire, y'all.
Say it,
It's,
Daddy. The world been worlding.
the world been
Pussy
worlding.
in.
I said, if this is, I don't know if this is the end, but if it is, Lord, I don't know.
No, but in that verse, he said it's a yet.
It's a yes.
It's a yet in that verse.
Yeah.
Somewhere back
Yeah.
in Revelation.
That's
So
it. That's it. I love
We're
every
gonna take
bit of it.
your word for that one, Sam. We're gonna take your word. Maybe you went to Sunday school doing your break.
Listen,
yeah,
you was in
that's the
Sunday
dark
school.
head
I'm
move.
here for it. I'm here
You
for
went
it.
to Sunday school.
He
Hey,
said, "I've been."
junction. What's your function?
Hey, watch
Hey,
out now.
Hey, yeah, that's all right with me. I love them.
he said, "I was." Simmons said, "I went to Sunday school for years." Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what it is. And if you don't like it, oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well. Well, we've missed our cultish family. We've missed y'all. And here we are. We are back. We're gonna try to give y'all a consistent season 3. But as Danny said, life has been lifing in a good way
A good,
for
yeah,
all
good
of
way.
us.
Good
In a
way.
very good way. In a very, very good way. So before we go on to tonight's show, before we dive into it, Egypt, you want to tell us what's been happening with you? What's been going on? Everybody, just give yourself up to that as we go around. You chilling? It's all right. You ain't wrong.
Well, I am on that good old summer vacation. These teachers right here sound like they new to the game. I'm old school, real tenured. I set 18.3% of every check to the side so that I could be out here in these summer Chicago streets and not worried about y'all kids. All right then.
Hey,
Now I'm going
listen.
in 3 days this week for our 7th grade meetup because they just the cutest things ever. You should see them. They come in there. They just got out of 6th grade. They be all sad and shit, and they be
Oh,
screaming. It's so cute. Like they be all bubbly on the inside. So I am going to that. But outside of that, I'm out here in these streets. Hmm.
listen. We love it. Brunching and carrying on.
And carrying on. Okay, I got one rule for the summer. Every time my body say lay down, I'm gonna go lay down.
Eh, 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 eh.
And location
I know
don't
that's
matter.
right.
Ask my mama. I got tired and I went and laid down. Hmm.
Eh, I love it. I love it. Well, we love that. We love that. It's summer. That's what teachers do. So I love it. Danny, what you been up to? You know, you done. I'll let you tell the people. I'm not gonna tell your testimony. You know.
Well, you know, it, as much as I am an educator, we are. There is no rest for a lot of good stuff going on. So you for saving that to the side, I guess, because everybody don't know. Summer school will help people. If you know you're not a good school, you work them sessions. Good stuff is happening. Y'all know I
Listen.
stay in school, finished up program. He made a good connection with amazing bunch of want to support educators. So we are definitely sure that we preserve our brand. So if you are interested in masters, you want an ESL endorsement, just be somebody in education. Holla. I don't know if you see my commercial on LinkedIn. I get this money. Yeah. You
I know that's right.
that my program, very humble people, but sometimes the people get on my head. Um, keep breaking up. Can y'all hear me better now? It might be my microphone.
Yeah, you breaking up a little bit, Daddy.
Okay, let me come back.
Yeah, it's an audio breakup. Okay. All right. Well, Simmons, you we'll have you come on while Danny figure it out.
Yeah, wait, what y'all need from me?
What you been up to? I'm screaming.
Listen, I'm trying to save the West Side.
I know that's right. Hey,
My arms ain't big enough. I'm trying to save the West Side.
Okay.
You
love
know,
it.
I think
Great
I
Hampton.
have it's intensive. It's intensive. Well, look, I can't even find the word.
Okay.
It's high energy. You know, it's real intense.
okay.
Okay.
I'm on that. I believe the children are our future.
Yeah.
I'm trying to save the West Side out there, trying to be somebody. Cussing folks out in the mess.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Very good.
go to hells a few times.
Protect your space. Very good. I'm proud of you.
Play with your mama.
Play with your hey, hey.
I like that.
And a crippled husband. So that's what I'm doing.
Very
Yeah.
good. I'm proud of you.
Okay.
That's the Lord's work.
We love
That's
it. We love it.
that West Side is real. That's the Lord's work.
Yeah.
Right.
You got it's special somebody to do that. Anybody can't do that.
Right. No, you're right. You're right. Well,
they
we love that. When we're gonna get into how you saving the West Side a little later on in the show.
Yes, indeed.
So the people can know, those that are out west in Chicago and whatnot, on how they too can be a part of the stuff going on. Yeah, I love it. I love it. These are some good folks to be connected to. We're missing our brother DK tonight. He's tending to some family matters that's going on. He's doing well though, y'all. He's also
He's doing
somebody as
beyond
well.
well. Man, DK
Right.
is somebody.
He is somebody, y'all.
Yeah.
He's a part of the Obama class, so he's doing some great things. Shout out to you, DK. We miss you tonight. Enjoy your family, man, and we'll see you soon.
Absolutely.
We will definitely see you soon. And then as soon as Danny get back, we're gonna let her tell y'all about everything happening to her. Oh, I said it right on time. There we go. Danny, you back?
Can y'all hear me a little better?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
All right, I found my microphone.
Hey, that'll do it.
Thank God.
That'll do it. Well, Danny, you can go on and finish telling us what was happening.
Yeah, so I was just talking about just the academic advancements that I've made, partnering with the University of Illinois Chicago. Great team. Thank you, as well as Workforce Now, which offers opportunities for anybody who is looking into becoming an educator. There is a shortage and we are well needed. So if you're interested in doing that, I've been doing that, as well as trying to get some stuff off my bucket list. I became more social. All of the dudes in the world, my sorority dudes, everything is due in July. But yep, I joined the travel group. I'm going to Morocco. I need about $4,000. Yeah, I need $4,000 to make it through July, and so therefore I will be cooking and doing everything else to try to get this $4,000. But nothing.
You selling fish plates outside the BET Awards.
Yeah,
Well,
literally. So yeah, but no. Life has been good. Just really excited about the opportunities that we have for educators. So for real, if you are interested in becoming a teacher and need some help, some mentoring, please let me know.
Y'all, she giving away jobs.
I know that's right, Daddy.
And some school money. My loans, if you did not take advantage of that public loan, did y'all do it, my good friends on here? Did you get that public service? And you get that good letter that said thank you for your services and it has been wiped clean. When I tell you I am more than ecstatic about it. It made your credit score drop a little bit, but that's all right.
Hey.
I'd rather have a drop than an O. So so you all, yes, if you need any type of assistance, want to become an educator, please talk to any of us. We will gladly welcome you to our field.
All right. I think it's about time for me to go ahead and put another degree underneath my belt. So I'm going to holler at you, Danny.
Go ahead.
I, if
I
it
love
ain't
it.
free, I ain't going back. So find me some
Hey,
money, Danny.
Simmons, wait, first of all, we are gonna time. He'll be back in school next year. He gonna get it together.
Right. Every time we look up, Tim is trying to get another degree. We know you smart.
Yes. And come
What?
on, that's that
screaming.
public service loan forgiveness. If you all did not apply for that, I don't know what's wrong with you. Get that. Get your HR department to sign that paper up and get that forgiven. Okay.
Mm, I know that's right.
Absolutely,
We love it.
absolutely.
Well, I am. It is officially. Y'all know I moved to. I relocated to the West Coast. For those of y'all that don't know, I relocated to the West Coast. So it is officially what we call hot summer here. It is. It's currently 6 o'clock in the evening. It is 107 degrees outside. So
Woo, come on,
um,
Sun Valley.
yeah, it's hot. But I love it. It's wonderful. Yeah, we typically don't go outside, during these times. We typically hit outside in the morning time or like late at night once the sun go down because it'd be a little cooler. Now Simmons, I got a bone to pick with you because Egypt and Danny them both been out here. So,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I did. I made my
when,
way.
I'm,
I did.
I, hey,
when you making
listen,
your trip,
I'm coming with the church.
that don't count.
Listen, we had a
You
time
coming for
too.
church?
We
Yeah, we
had a
did be
time.
live.
Yeah.
Fine.
What's our the Zazarez? What was it called? I'm
This
going
that's a rat.
every night. I'm back. We there.
Is that the spot with my live band?
Yeah, no,
Was it
we
at a
went to
time?
Shaw's. We
We
went to
need to get.
Shaw's.
We got to have a show from there and be sponsored by this establishment.
Listen, we're gonna do a live at Sazerac
Mm-hmm.
I did. I felt.
outside by the with the misters.
I mean, just the city by itself was very welcoming and
Yes,
very opening. It really
it was a
was.
good time.
I definitely had my Chicago on my back a little bit. I had to shake that
Yeah.
thing off because I was walking down the street and random people was like, "Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you're beautiful skin. Oh, I love your hair." And they just kept walking. And I was like, "You just going, you don't know
Right,
me. You don't know me."
right.
Like,
And
and then I
that's
had to
Phoenix.
ask myself,
Well,
like,
you
"You
know
ready to
what?
fight because they told you you're
The
pretty? You
the
Chicago."
people in Denver were really nice too. Like some woman
Agree.
walked like this close up to me, talking
Yeah.
about my shirt. Now her breath didn't smell the best. However, um,
Shut up,
you
Simon.
know, I was
Still,
there
Screaming,
still, you
screaming,
felt welcome.
my shirt. She
screaming.
asked about my family and gave me a pointers on being married and stuff. That
Mm,
breath.
mm, whew. Hey,
What I say, Danny? It felt like what? Do key.
Duke
I'm
with a
dead.
capital key.
K
Help us.
E
Help us.
Y.
Help us.
But she
woo.
was nice though. Everybody was nice and hospitable in Denver.
Yeah, very much so. My
Yeah.
favorite thing about Denver, I know this ain't on the program, but my favorite thing about Denver is the way they treat their homeless population. I'm sorry,
Mm.
their unhoused population. And
Yeah, yeah.
I say this because we were there during when me and the husband went. We were there around 4th of July because of his birthday. So a lot of festivals, a lot of open space areas to walk, a lot of that kind of thing
Hmm.
going on, and it's hot. But no one was ever like you could see the unhoused in places in spots, but no one was ever being kicked out or put out of anything. Like if one of them sat down in an outdoor eatery, they sat there and no one bothered them. I even saw people walk up and give them water and just the feel of it. Sometimes you got to get up out of hardcore Chicago and go
Yeah.
find you some people that's got some empathy and a heart and
Just see
it's rough out here in Chicago Street.
the real humanity that
Their
seeps
their
through.
homeless population is worse than ours.
It's no the largeness of it is yes.
The, the ratio, I'm like, man, it was something.
And they tell me that depends on the portion of the city that you're in. But I would agree. I did. I was like, whoa. But the compassion and the way that they were treated, considering that it was noticeable enough to me that it was like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like we just segue right on into some good stuff because if y'all want to talk about how ratchet Chicago is, it's
We
pretty
can.
much
We
simple, ain't it?
do we have our Fred and
We
sniffed
lost
off, so
them.
he'll
I
come
got
on
you.
back.
Let me see.
Yeah, let's work our way down this
Yeah, we
agenda.
lost three.
He'll be back. Well, someone is echoing. Is that echoing for you guys on Facebook?
That's you.
So it's just echoing on my end.
Yeah.
You don't hear that.
Uh-uh.
Awesome sauce.
Well, our hot topics,
Whoa.
BET Awards is at the top of the list.
Boom, 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 boom.
Now, I don't
So
watch the BET Awards, so I really don't know.
he
Yeah,
died.
it is an
I
echo.
did. I tuned it in. Did you check it out? So
You
see, so,
My
hey,
bad,
babe.
y'all. I'm back. All right. Yeah, it is an echo. I ain't gonna hold you. It's an echo.
So maybe
Man,
we all could just mute when we're not talking. But then, so Fred, we had led into the hot topics, and it was the BET
Oh
Awards
yeah.
before
Okay. I'm
that.
I'm ready. Let's go. We
I
Yeah.
think
into
So
it.
that was Egypt. But go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. So with the BET awards, I read a lot of different things. I didn't get a chance to tune on in because I was watching Housewives of Atlanta, and a lot of questions about the awards, the audience, and then I saw this video, and I don't know if we have it tonight with Bobby Jones, and somebody was tricking right on his head, and last year I was in LA for the BET Awards, and nobody locally was excited about it being there. Um, and I wanted to drive down, but nobody was in support of me driving down there to kind of walk around. So, what are you all's takes on the BET Awards? I'm not a BET awarder.
Yeah,
Well,
I would
I'm
love to hear. I would love to hear from the audience. Y'all come on in.
yeah. I saw like two parts. I liked when Kid and Play came out. I liked their part. But also I liked Busta Rhymes' speech, his little when he got his award. That was really that was a good message for the rappers. So that was, but I still have to watch it again. I have to watch it through to see because I kind of like saw it in pieces.
You know, so first of all, I didn't even know BET has been around for 50 years. So the fact that they were celebrating 50 is just very like random to me. I was just like, I mean, I'm 38, and I remember like, Rap City and all of that that used to come on, and but I was like, I don't think that was that long ago. Is it really 50 years?
Was it 42 years for BET? Because I'm just trying to remember.
I'm
Maybe
like,
they had like a pre-lunch.
maybe it was like Oprah's network, where it was like a network before it became a network.
Yeah, that's news to me. I'm gonna have to Google that. One moment.
I was like, I think somebody lied about these numbers. Um, so thank y'all. We're gonna work through the echo. We're working on it. Egypt. I don't know what happened to you. You went away, but it still say your video here, but I'm not certain what's going on. Um,
Yep,
but yeah,
BET wasn't launched until 1980, so they're giving them a couple of extra years. Maybe they're rounding up.
okay,
And it still should have been
okay,
rounded down, but yeah,
yeah.
BET was
I
launched
was
in
like that 50 just
1980
didn't sound right.
by Robert L. Johnson, having gained as a lobbyist for the cable television industry in the late 1970s. Maybe they're going by his idea. He had the
Um,
idea in the 70s, so we're going to give him that. That's okay. You can have it.
okay, Janae, I
Hmm.
see your comment. We coming to it. So, um, so yeah, so of course BET worked last night. And I watched a little bit of it, but I also realized that I'm old because I didn't know half the artists that performed or that were there. Okay. Hip hop was celebrating 50 years. Okay, tell me something because I was very confused. Thank you,
Yeah, now
Egypt.
I know that. Yes, I agree with that. A hip hop, yes, I agree with that, but not BET.
Okay, yeah, not BET though. No, they laughed. Um, yeah, no, you're right, Janae. Yeah, Janae said 50 years. Yeah, no, that's the truth. Um, so yeah, but no, so they were celebrating, and so I have a couple of things with BET. First of all, do we know if Tyler Perry actually purchased BET? Like, does he own that? That still is out. Y'all chime in the comments and let us know because I didn't see that on no CNN. I didn't see it from a resourceable
If
outlet.
TMZ ain't said it's false.
I listen.
I think cousin Darrell made that up because he just wanted to do something.
Okay,
That was
okay,
Would
I
somebody
be
could.
cousin.
it would be nice if he bought it though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so I was like, I was wondering if he was gonna come out and make a speech, like Deborah Ann used to, back she used to come out Deborah Ann would come out at the end of the awards. She'd get the last awards. I was waiting on Tyler to come out, and he'd come. He never came out. But I
No,
thought, he might have been on set filming a
he may
new
be in
series of
talks
Sisters or
still.
something.
But see, if
Well,
they smart, he would buy it with what's the other person? They should go on and buy it together. And then
who?
create an even bigger empire.
Oh,
So
Because
it's
it was
still in
okay,
12.
negotiation.
okay. Thank you, Janae. Thank
Maybe
you.
last night he was like, "That's okay. Find somebody else to do it." Cause I would have said that at the little glimpses. What found somebody else to do it.
Yeah, it was a lot going on last night. It was just strange, but it was what y'all call it at home? Strange fire.
Strange. Okay.
It was strange fire last night.
But
Strange
It was
fire.
it
strange
was a
fire.
lot of people that was excited to be there. I think the show has really given a platform for the influencers because I
Okay.
saw a lot of that. If you don't know social media influencers and all, I don't. You all, I don't. But a lot of them was welcomed. A lot of up and rising people that would like to get into the industry, they were welcomed there. So it's just a different type of audience. And maybe
Yeah.
I'm looking for like the classic type of BET Awards when that's the only award show that we kind of had to highlight um, us as black people, but it's transformed. So I don't want to be like an older generation was like, oh my gosh, what is this? But when it does have value and be looking like how Bobby Jones was in audience, Bobby Jones had a gospel show 25 years ago. So maybe
Right.
that's just not the right crowd for Bobby Jones to kind of be at. You have to pay respect to him, but maybe you don't want to be in there with young Dolph and whoever else the young ones are.
There wasn't even a gospel tribute.
It wasn't.
No, not from what I saw.
We sound like we in a submersible. What's going on? Oh no,
Too
it
soon.
just
Too soon.
it was okay.
Y'all hear me?
Hmm.
Yes.
It was um it was the BET Hip Hop Awards.
So
Oh,
this
see,
wasn't
I
the
just thought
real
it was the
BET
BET
Award.
Awards. So there's a difference. There's like a
No,
regular awards, and then there's a hip hop award.
this was the Hip Hop Awards.
So
So
this was
there's
That's
like
like
the
my
Source
understanding,
Award.
correct? No, no, not that ghetto. But yeah.
so I think the Source Awards had a one up on them. For
I
awards, but
listen.
so it's a BET. Y'all help me out. Is there a regular BET Awards and then it's a BET Hip Hop Awards? Like MTV got the movie awards, the video
Right.
awards,
Uh huh.
music awards.
It's
Because if so,
me.
that makes perfect
Bring
sense.
back the celebration of gospel. Bring that back.
Maybe Bobby was trying to audition for that. Because I don't understand why he was in the audience. That was just odd.
It was strange.
And
Maybe
he
it's
was
because
there
it's
with
20 years of BET.
Was he there with the people that do the gospel
Sapp.
show?
They say Marvin Sapp was sitting in that same row.
Never would have made it, Marvin Sapp.
Hmm.
I think he liked a little ratchet, so he was okay. But
Listen.
Bobby was not.
I just so this is how I see it. We the old heads now, right? When I was in elementary school and we absolutely enjoyed and loved us some Doodle Brown. Don't stop, get it. Don't stop, get. And my
Uncle Lou.
aunts, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely, right? And my aunts and my mama and the whole set of those people was like, sit down somewhere, turn that
Temptation.
ratchetness off. I think we've now journeyed towards that position because the words Lil Mama was singing while poor Dr. Bobby Jones was sitting there was like, whoa.
Bobby
Now
said,
I
Bobby showed
now
me.
I am here
You got a lot on you,
for
Bobby.
all kinds of black joy.
Me too.
Whether that black joy looks sophisticated with brunch and mimosas and a good classy time or a good ratchet. There's a fifth of Hennessy in the cooler. Don't touch the blue cooler. Let the kids know that's the adult cooler. We in here, somebody shooting dice in the other side of the room. I'm here for both levels and all in between of black joy. So I enjoyed the BET Awards from the beginning to the end. Auntie not knowing the words, them putting people in front of the prompter like they didn't know she needed to read the words. Auntie don't know the words on her own song. I've seen Auntie in concert. She's
next card, honey,
72,
next card. Next
y'all.
card, honey, next card.
She said she rehearsed the lines 1,000 times.
And
That's
still
what she
didn't know them,
said.
Daddy.
That's what she said. That is definitely
Auntie
what
don't
she
know the
said.
words to her song. She sing. Beyonce sings off a teleprompter, but y'all won't talk
Does
about that.
does
Well, but she
yes
do
she
get
Sometimes
does.
when you
excellent.
got hits, you got words in your head. Shout out to Busta Rhymes because that was a lot of words for him to remember.
First of all, Busta Rhymes undoubtedly my favorite. I don't remember my choir songs lyrics. Never do. If I could have a prompter, I would be very excited about it. But you know what? I have to go back again. I think the awards is really giving our influencers, our young people, young,
A
old, my age,
platform.
whoever, that platform. And I really do respect that and like that. The audience did not have your everydayers, the celebrities that we look for. It was a lot of up and coming people. Now, another interesting thing that they said, and I forgot because I'm sorry, y'all, I had so many meetings I couldn't get in on our pre-chat,
It's okay.
but it was a going around. All the Beehive people do not attack me, but they said stop giving Beyonce awards, and she's not going to come. Give it to the people that's going to come. Hey, sis, you great and everything. We know you a winner, but you not a winner here because you never come.
I feel like this. I really feel like the only reason why BET did that is because she was snubbed at the Grammys, and the Grammys did not give her Album of the Year. So the BET said, "She's our people. Let's just go ahead and give it to her because." But my question is, who is the production assistant or the person that sat in the room? Y'all know Baby on tour overseas, and she had a tour date last night. I'm confused. Y'all know the date's been sold out in Spain because that's where she's at. Make it make sense.
They seem to have a tour every time they have BET Awards. So, unless they change that, maybe they got a contract. I know about contracts. Maybe she just ain't gonna be able to make it ever.
The other part to it is this: the BET Awards somehow it's not like the Grammys because the Grammys come on every year, and like it I don't understand it. It's strange. It's very strange. But I was like, the BET Awards is like every other year, every 3 years.
I think they had one last year because I was in LA during that
No,
time.
it's every year.
It's
It's
every
every
year.
year.
It got kind of funky in 2021. It was odd because it was like weird. But they had one last year and they had one this year. So it's been pretty.
Okay, well, they're being consistent.
Maybe that
They,
celebration of blackness to be like whenever they decide to do it.
The BET just need to get it together. But so
Yeah.
the people are pissed off as we press forward about BET Awards. So I got a clip. Patty said she was sick and she got fumbled in her mind
Go
with
ahead,
the
Patty.
word. So we're gonna see, we gonna look what Patty said, and then we're gonna dissect it for a second before we move on to the next thing.
I have a cold, but whatever I had, I was giving it up for Tina Turner. I love her, and I did my best.
Baby, now what she say?
She said she had a cold.
Y'all, I'm tell y'all who she just sounded like right there.
Regina. Go ahead, Regina. That's my sister.
Midnight Hour, baby.
Regina would have whopped that tribute. When I tell you,
Oh
Miss
yeah,
Regina, somebody
oh
tag her. Miss
definitely,
Regina would have whopped that. Oh my
oh
Miss
definitely.
BT would have never been the same.
Woo!
Hey,
But
glory.
simply to me, listen, simply the best is a church. It is a praise and worship
Hey,
song.
listen, if the woman who sings it on Broadway nails it, she nails it. I saw it.
So, baby, Gladys
I
Knight
just,
wasn't available.
that's
Okay,
not the same register.
She
first
still
of
It's
could have
not.
all,
did it.
before
Oh, you
Vocally,
about
that's
to
not the same thing.
no.
If we're gonna
now,
call for people to have done it other than Auntie,
She
I'll
could have did
take
Thunderdome.
Fantasia. Now
If they want,
that I agree with that it should have
she
been a
should have
different
did
song
another song. Yeah, yeah, she should have did another song.
because there's another
No,
clip rolling around. Nope, there's
do the
another clip
word.
rolling
That was
around. Auntie
perfect.
doing rolling on the river,
Who,
She
and she
did
Patty?
good
kills
for
it.
that one. Yeah, that's what she
Yes, Patty.
auditioned on.
That's
Well,
what
Patty
she
looked
should have
good.
done.
She should just sit up there and sing one of her
Yeah,
own songs.
she should have just
I'm
spoke to
biased,
everybody when
okay?
she walked out, because she did look
I
good.
I am biased. I did.
Y'all
Auntie
ain't,
can't do no
y'all ain't act
wrong.
like that. Don't act like that hairdo one from 1985.
First of all, that hairdo was everything to me. I loved how she
I don't know
looked.
what you're
I
talking
think
about. I looked that wig up twice.
that wig was all right. Patty looks good, y'all, and I do believe, like I said, if I can't remember my church songs, I understand why she can't remember that. And I ain't in front of no whole audience, and somebody just twerked on Bobby Jones' head. Understand why she was a little, discombobulated. But
Now,
Definitely
first
better.
off, Patty been telling them for the last 15 years to turn her monitors up. I can't hear my background singers. They know she like it loud. Stop playing with her.
You want to know what I think it is? Patty doesn't like to perform with people. Can't nobody come before, can't nobody come after. She has to have her own set. That's what it is. I came to that conclusion.
Niecy said she would wear that wig, and you look sharp in it, sister. I ain't gonna, blonde is your color. Blonde is your color. So my thing is this. Now, yes, we are black. Yes, we are all of this stuff. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, baby. Tina sung rock and roll. Why are we doing a tribute at the BET Awards that's all hip hop?
yeah, I saw that question come up. I guess because they want to. I think, like you said with Beyonce, they was wanted to give. She ain't get this, so ain't nobody with honor Tina yet. So we gonna go ahead and do it because we got the opportunity.
And my thing is
Because we honor all
okay.
at the award ceremony.
Okay.
Because we was honoring jazz pianists also in the memoriam right before that.
I saw that. I did.
Yeah.
I saw that. But I mean, we did invent jazz, though. Black folks did.
You definitely did. I mean, but let's keep it real.
We did invent rock and roll, but at the same time.
And Auntie been sampled enough.
Oh, you're right. Okay. All right.
But I still vote on Regina Barnes should have did that tribute. I think we should add that into a Sunday. We need to do that at our own church and just let her go forth.
Simply the Best and what's the other song? It's a song by Israel and New Breed. It's the same song.
Yeah. We give it up to Patty. Patty look good. Patty is what, 77?
Patty said,
how old is Patty?
Patty said,
is it 72 or 77?
I think 77 or 78 because she just had a birthday. She did not like me.
She did.
Well, y'all,
79.
See, I wish somebody would tell me I don't know no words and I'm 79. I would have got up there saying "Monkeys is Beautiful" in Simply the Best tune, and I wish somebody would have had audacity to tell me anything.
Anything.
Now, what's crazy is this. One of my new favorite shows, one of my and I hate to actually admit this on live because everybody can see this and watch the replay and listen to it tomorrow. I love the TV show That's My Jam.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all watch that?
Yes.
Patty and Billy Porter was on a team together.
I knew that was a good team. Oh my goodness.
They had now we talking about Patty, but I'm gonna tell you about Billy for a second. They had Billy Porter do a gospel version of Kelly Clarkson's what's the song, Egypt?
Stronger.
Yeah, Stronger. Yeah, that's
Stronger.
the song. Mm-hmm. And when I tell you, I said, honey, I gotta add this to my set list.
Baby, didn't that thing tear your soul up?
I was crying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right.
Yeah, I think we didn't.
Because we sure sound like we in submersible. But no, so it was very oh wait, Danny, it's you with the echo. Because I just muted you and you got the echo. Now it's gone. That's what
unplug your mic, Danny.
Then we ain't gonna be able to hear no more.
Right.
So go into the settings and hit echo cancellation. It'll fix it. That's Danny said. Peace out.
Did she Peppa Pig us?
Yeah, she said I'm gonna leave. Period.
I'm out.
I'm back. Do y'all still
I'm back. There you go. Yes.
All right.
So, but nonetheless, so Patty and Billy were on the team together, and Patty sang every song, and that's because, of course, they have a teleprompter with all these lyrics, because the show is all about doing these songs and knowing the lyrics and this and that. And so she killed it, and I was like, I think they're gonna lose because Patty don't remember no words, and she It's called That's My Jam.
That's my
Susan
jam.
Fallon hosted. It's
Yeah,
really good.
Patty needs to take a white piece of paper up there with her. From now on,
Listen,
she need notebook
She
paper.
good.
Yeah, but she look good though. Not gonna lie.
Patty
did
don't
look
need to do
good.
nothing. She's 70 now. She's seen the words that she has in her heart.
That's it.
Yeah.
But her
And we
tiny
just need
desk
to
was
respect her for
amazing,
that.
and she didn't have no paper at her tiny desk. It was great.
First off, we did not add that to our list of excellent tiny desks. We're going to have to put that
We
on.
did not, but I'm gonna have to, because let me tell you something.
We will,
These
because they've
last
been
two
cutting the
tiny
food.
desks been
They've been
up.
cutting the food.
Them
Since
tiny
Baby.
desks.
Baby.
Tiny desk said we're back in the building.
I
Go
mean,
ahead, NPR.
How your background vocals gonna be Grammy Award winners and platinum recording artists? Like, what we doing? I don't.
It's me. It's me.
Mhm.
I said, so if I worked at NPR, they do the tiny desk on a Friday, baby, and this, the tiny desk happens during their lunchtime. I'm not going back to work.
Show link.
I
love y'all.
saw
See y'all
tickets on
Monday.
Ticketmaster. I saw tickets. They sell
It's
tickets
me.
for them things.
Yes, they do. They got an audience now. I saw that.
They sell
Really?
tickets for them things. I saw
Oh,
tickets on
I'm
Ticketmaster.
I'm going.
They sell
I'm
tickets for it now.
I'm going. All right, y'all. We're gonna keep going. We're going.
Okay.
We
Because we done
moving
jumped
on
all
to
off
our
topic.
segment.
I mean, listen. We on the time limit. All right, so y'all. I don't know. Our audience, chime in, please, if you have. But we just gonna touch on this real quick. Little Mermaid, y'all. Epic, amazing. I've seen it 3 times now since it's come out. Y'all ain't seen it yet.
You know, my life was really different. I haven't seen no movies, but it looks amazing. I'm gonna wait till it comes to Disney.
Okay, you know it'll be on Disney Plus soon.
Yes.
But it's still at the theaters though, which is surprising because it's been like a month.
Yeah.
And they be real quick to pull it. Sean, did you take the kids to go see? All right.
I thought I had a date to go see The Little Mermaid, and then I found out that the tickets that I was purchasing online, one of those tickets was not for me, and I was just the money man. So Jameson saw The Little Mermaid. I hear it was beautiful.
Listen, I was in my feels I had to take it to my therapy session the following week. Because I cried through the whole thing. I don't know why I was in all of my emotions.
Hey, sir, I understand.
And I don't know if it was just like my 9-year-old self was reliving this and like seeing it with a person of color and just like the story making like sense. And Disney, out of all the Disney live actions,
that's the one.
Can I throw a wrench in there real quick, though?
Uh-oh. Look at his face.
Non-Black Americans lost their damn mind. I don't know why.
Oh. You know what, Sean?
You said non-Black Americans.
Non-Black Americans lost their goddamn minds.
And did, Sean. And did.
Yeah, friend.
Already.
With the you. Fuck these people.
Yeah.
You know where I work? You got the zip code. And I'll say it to them. I'll say it to the CEO. Okay?
So why do you say that? Why do you say
I don't understand. We have this colorblind society, but as soon as, shit shakes up, everybody see color. I don't understand this. You saw that she was black? I didn't see it. I saw a mermaid. What did
now,
you
if they change Sealy color in this color purple, what we gonna do about it?
Baby, I'm gonna raise hell.
First of all,
Sealy ain't never been white.
First of all we have to do is go back to Birth of a Nation. All of those men in that movie had their faces painted black. They were playing black people. And that wasn't even the right brown. First of all. So, if we really want to be petty, we can go there. But I don't understand. You have all this outrage over a fictional character. I don't understand.
Fictional. I wanted to know why no one was outraged because we could not find a purple Ursula.
They mad about the
that
wrong.
That was my response to anybody that was on the internet talking crazy. Now, I saw clips of that. I ain't seen the full movie, but poor unfortunate souls blessed me.
Wait,
Bless
hold on.
Me.
Question.
One
So
of my
when
favorite songs from the movie, and that thing, Bless Me, she did an amazing job.
Melissa McCarthy.
She did.
Yes.
Yeah.
She
when
did her
Queen Latifah played Ursula, who played Ariel? Do y'all remember that?
What- This was
Or am I
a
off?
That
When
was
did
the
Queen
that was
Latifah
the
play
ABC
Am I
Ursula?
live.
drunk?
That was the ABC live
ABC
version.
The
Live.
live action,
I'm
right?
not gonna relive that. Yeah,
They
it was
did
good.
The Little Mermaid on the
Yeah,
on
live
NBC.
action.
Yeah,
Who
it was
played
bad.
Ariel?
No, I didn't check in for that. I probably knew that
Yeah,
was gonna be trash, so I didn't
they
bother
did
to
the
check
live
in for that. Let me see. I'll do a
No,
little research for you real quick, but I didn't
No,
check
no.
in for that
those folks
foolishness.
were having a fit. A
Mm-mm.
fit.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't that serious. Okay,
Mm. Nah, it's
that
all
was
bad.
all
Can't
right. That was
pronounce the name, but it was Arule Cravajo. AULI apostrophe I
what was her ethnicity?
RAVALHO.
Yeah, what was her ethnicity?
Oh, let me look her up. She's American.
She's American, I'm sure.
Yeah,
That's an
that's good.
American actress.
Well, when y'all get the chance, hey Jaden, when y'all get the chance,
Oh, she's
check it out.
Filipino. She's a native
Okay.
Hawaiian, Puerto Rican, Portuguese,
Nobody
Portuguese,
said
Chinese,
shit.
Irish.
Nobody said shit. Nobody mentioned being from over there in what the hell you call that country? Over there, somewhere over there.
Over there.
In Europe.
Asia,
In the
No.
country or the continent.
Where's Ariel supposed to be from? She's Danish, right?
Who?
Am I right?
She is a mermaid. She is from
But
the
that's what I'm
imagination of
saying.
people's
She
minds.
was Danish. That's what they were saying. She has red hair. She's Danish.
Man, they
I thought she
need
was just
to
Mermaidian.
all go back to learning about
Sean, what
how
people
our
you be following on
imaginations
Facebook?
work.
What accounts do you troll? Because I
I
got
run
to find
those
out
motherfuckers
because
into the ground every day. I'm
I
sick
got to
of it.
find out because it does.
I'm sick of the idiocy. I'm sick of the
From the
gas.
sea. That's
Yes,
exactly
I'm
what
Janae.
you
sick
are.
of
Yes,
the
Janae.
I am
From the
so
sea.
Name,
Thank
name
you,
it.
cousin.
dissonance
I am
that
so
breathes through these airways every single fucking day. I'm
I
sick
am
of it.
confused.
Now what happened here? You done went off. Now we still talking about the Little Mermaid, or did you move on?
Listen, we done went to FTP.
Sorry. Y'all keep
It's
going.
all right. It's okay.
So I'm still gonna play that devil advocate because we can't say that we can't get mad at people. So if they came out with Seeley being of the Danish descent,
Yes, we
what
can.
you say?
Yes, we
Yeah,
can,
Danny,
Danny.
we know
Danny,
the
yes, we
difference
can. Nope.
between. Go ahead, Egypt. Go ahead.
If
Yes, we
Tiana
can.
from Princess and the
Yes.
Frog was changed,
Nope, I still won't even take that one. I'll give you a little more leeway on that one than I will for The Color Purple. And I'm tell you why. The Color Purple was written by a Black woman to share Black experiences and should be performed for the set of people that is intended to and its audience. So changing the color changes the meaning. It changes the meaning that the author
Alice Walker
intended.
was pissed off at Steven Spielberg because he took out the gayness.
Okay, you change the meaning when you change the ethnicity, the color, and the background of people for The Color Purple. You don't change the meaning of shit when you take something that came from somebody's wild imaginations. Mermaids are not real.
They don't exist.
Mermaids are not real. There are no humanoid octopuses that have 8 tentacles and a full-formed upper torso of boobs and eyeshadow, and they still voices the witch, the sea witch. That shit don't exist. So if I made them all orange, yeah, fuck the people. If I made them all orange, it still would be a fantastic story about wanting to be free from the people who try to bondage you and won't let you experience new things into the world. Because that's all the fuck The Little Mermaid is about. It doesn't matter what color they are. But if I turn the cast of The Color Purple to white people, I have changed
Nobody's
the meaning.
going to watch it.
That's true.
well, and there
But
you
I
have
changed
it.
the meaning.
There you have it, guys.
It's gonna be The
So
Color
that
Babe.
is our Little Mermaid segment.
That's our Little Mermaid.
You answered exactly, accurately, like
that's
how
what
I
happened
would like
last
for it to
week.
be answered.
Can I lead us into last week? Let's go to the submarine because that's what happened last week. They thought
Wait, is that on the agenda?
they
One
take
second.
that under the
That's what's
shit
next. That's
too
what's
serious.
next. That's what's
Okay,
next.
yes.
That's next.
That's
So let
what's
me
next.
lead us. Let me
I
walk
just
us
got
through
so
that.
excited. This next.
Let me walk us through that. They take that under the sea shit too seriously. And that's why we had the problem that we had last week. Nobody won't follow rules.
Listen.
You know.
Yeah.
Follow
Danny,
the
where you go?
direction.
Come back.
They take the under the sea shit too seriously.
You know, he thought he
That's
could
what
break
he
the rules.
said.
Now look where, you know, he had us looking for him for 4 days and he was already in line up there.
But
Baby,
you know
he
what,
dead.
guys? The amount of I never knew this.
Dead.
But you know, I went down a whole sinkhole. Literally, I was submersing myself into this phenomenon of the Titanic, and people like their sole mission in life is to actually see or resurrect that ship, and they are just so they want to resurrect the ship. They want
No,
to
they're
bring
trying to
it
get it back to land. Yeah, they're trying to get it back to land.
Get it back to land. You have people that are diehard Titanic people, and it's just something that's their life's purpose is this, and they throw themselves and they submerge themselves into the Titanic. They said that the museum, the Titanic Museum, has never had so much guests since this incident.
Listen, are we going our black ass down there to fan those boats that we came
Listen,
over
I
here
don't
on?
even want to go on
Leave
the
them
Lake
there.
Michigan.
What that lady say? Leave it there.
Emmy, go somewhere, please.
Y'all don't take nothing serious.
Erica, I'm with you. For what? For what? What are they going down there for?
What? Why?
Okay.
Why?
All right. Okay. I got y'all on that. I hope I can change some minds and I can change perspectives, right? So y'all know I live in a world full of empathy, and the way my heart is designed and the way God made me and created me, I feel people's energies and I be feeling and right, all that good stuff, right? I can take a joke though. I can laugh at a good joke. I love black people. Y'all are hilarious and y'all been on a roll, okay? A roll with the memes and all of the jokes, right? Check me out. They signed a waiver, meaning they understood the dangers that were involved. The only way we progress as a society, as a societal people, is for research and information purposes. Someone has to do it. We needed Lewis and Clark. We needed all the trailblazers who did science studies and researches. We need those people so that we know more things. So while I totally agree, people who look like me and you, chances are we ain't on that. We ain't going down there. But that's also not our mission and not our choices and our desires in life. There are things that we do for the purpose of information's sake and for knowledge, for societal based information that comes with risk, with large risk. Absolutely. And while I can laugh that this is foolishness and why would they go down there for what? It's been down there for this many years. We know it sank. You know it's down there. What y'all going to study? There is a museum. This much research has been done. Yada, 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 yada. I'm with y'all on all of that. I'm with you. I understand that. But I also feel like those people had an understanding of what they were going down there to do too. And we need folks like that because that's the only way we advance as a society.
But listen, Egypt.
Talk to me.
People have successfully went down there numerous of times. Here's where he went wrong. First of all, he admitted that he broke rules on his specific craft.
He did.
So he wasn't even ready to go down
Send
there.
our robot. Go ahead.
You can't send a craft down there that's held together by 2 band-aids and a hanger. And then you take somebody with you and they pay you $200. No, you go by yourself. And when you get back, let us know how it went. We'll go with you. You feel me? You go first. So you ain't taking all us down there with you on a practice mission.
So from the little research that I had submerged myself into for the last 2 weeks, it seems like this was, I think, the 12th time they were supposed to go down. And so they've gone down a bunch of times.
No, not him. He unsuccessfully went down a few times. And then the person who worked with him, he blew a whistle like, no, this ain't ready. They fired him.
Yep.
And on video, he said,
but the company has gone down. But the company has done this before.
They haven't successfully gone down.
No. They haven't successfully gone down. This was
so. How many successful trips to the Titanic have there been?
Not in the submersible. Not in that vessel.
Not in the submersible.
Not in that one. No.
That man said One
I
man said
thought
he
it
had
was three.
no,
I thought it was three.
no.
Let's
I
look it up.
watched
I
an
don't know
interview
if
of a man who
submersible went
said
down
he
there.
did it.
It's a man that went 30 some odd times.
In
Look
a
him up.
submersible in that
He hasn't
craft.
gone. I don't think it was a submersible, but some man went 30 plus times successfully. And so again, this man said he broke rules. You know, money, it don't matter. You got that money, they'll let you. So he broke a whole bunch of codes, and he still went down there. And here we go. So that's like trying to let okay, prime example. That's like trying to let an aircraft leave off ground and they have one error. If they have one error, they can't leave.
Yeah, you right about that.
You can't leave. When I left Denver last week and something was stuck, we had to sit there until they drained the gas out. It was 8,000 gallons of gas. They drained it out, put it back in, then we took off. So that was another 35 minutes. So no.
Carlita, you have taken me down. Carlita has worn me out, baby.
But he has. That's why he really has though, and he most definitely gave an interview like
Yes, he did.
I would advise anybody to do it. It was scary. It was and I watched another interview for another gentleman, and he talked about how they got stuck in the propeller, and it sounds like he was in a capsule similar to the submersible. I don't know,
Why
y'all.
are y'all still going down there to look at a vessel that is
Look, so listen,
it's right now?
We ain't gonna solve that one, okay? We ain't gonna
listen.
Now listen, Chris.
I be with this whole situation is the people who don't understand how people who look like me and you can find laughter and jokes when we know for certain that 5 lives were actually lost. And that's where the video I sent you comes into play. That's how we.
I'm gonna play that now.
That's how we can come up with these jokes.
I see people making jokes about the submarine and it's making you a little upset. I want you to know that you should be upset. You should be upset, but I don't want you to stop there. I don't want you to stop at being upset that there are some folks that are laughing at another human being's despair. I want you now to ask the next question, right? Don't get intellectually lazy now. Ask the next question. What could have possibly happened in these last 100 years to create a condition where millions of working class people had almost no empathy for a billionaire in despair? What could have happened? It can't just be that poor people are just angry and jealous. Like, don't get intellectually lazy now. You ask the question, go all the way, figure the whole thing out. Where could this lack of empathy come from? Could it be that poor and middle class, lower class people see the wealth that their labor creates being profiteered on at near oligarchy levels? So much so that they themselves are paywalled from the very things that their labor is supposed to provide them, like healthcare, like education, like access to education. Their living conditions are being commodified to such an extreme level that they don't even know if they can live in the places that they grew up in. And all of this is happening at the hands of millionaires and billionaires that are taking too much from what they're not creating. Could it be that? We literally just went through a global pandemic and watched millionaires and billionaires on corporate earning calls brag about raising the prices of basic goods to rake in record profits when we needed them the most. You're seeing these jokes online and you think that people are not nice, but the truth is people are not dumb. Large corporation CEOs and billionaires fight tooth and nail. They hire lobbyists after lawyer after politician to make sure that the minimum wage stays exactly where it is as these large corporations grow exponentially inside based off of the labor of the people that they refuse to pay a living wage. You are never going to find empathy out of those people.
That was well said. I mean,
listen, he told
it is
us.
what it is.
It is what. Audience, what y'all got to say? Erica, I literally, yes, literally that, literally.
I get it.
Makes sense.
Now I really pray that they find these people because nobody wants that to happen. And I do get it. I mean, there's stuff. I'm a billionaire, but there's stuff that like today, I felt so bad because I only like the middle of a watermelon. I buy a whole watermelon. I throw out the ends every time.
Really?
I only literally eat the middle because I don't want the other end, and I
You
feel
should
so
got a
guilty
small
about it.
melon.
You gotta,
No,
you gotta.
I need to have. You got to have a bigger one because the middle is really sweet. I don't want the other end. So today I felt bad about it. So I know I don't want it. I'm not going to eat it. So I blended up into some watermelon water. Like I'm going to feel bad about myself, but it's just something that I can afford to do. Do I feel bad for people who don't have a watermelon? Yeah, but at the same time, that's what the fuck I wanted to do. So
I ain't gonna hold you. Watermelon water, watermelon actually has H3O and not H2O.
That's right.
Danny.
So, but with that
And
being,
if you add that to La Fresca, you got you a
How much are
watermelon.
watermelons?
Are delicious.
I'm just saying, but if somebody came against me and said that I'm ungrateful, I have to just take it. So I can't feel bad about it because at the end of the day, I'm going to do the shit next week. I'm going to buy me another big ass watermelon and eat the middle out and be like, okay. So it's not like billionaires are feeling sad because we talked about them. They're still going to make their money.
Definitely not. How about this? Because my friend, the video I sent you doesn't give the other very vital point either, because I don't think he actually hits this point. We spent how many days searching for this vessel that we decided at the end of the search that this vessel imploded upon an hour after getting down there? How many days?
Down there. How
many days did we spend?
It was 4.
How much money we spent?
And we got government officials in on it. We got the Navy in on it, the Coast Guard, people from different countries was in on it. Yeah. And at the same exact time, y'all, at the same exact time, 500 people, 500 immigrants were left in the ocean, y'all. Did you know that story? Did you catch that?
Yep. We still don't know where
we still don't know where 300 missing people in the ocean. Y'all was in the ocean looking for a submersible. Go get them people.
Y'all couldn't find them either.
I have a flip side to that as well, to what he just said, even to what Danny and Egypt just said. They didn't care. I heard somebody talk about the pandemic. The amount of people who were making excuses for how many people passed away from COVID was cringe. It was just this. It was just this many. It was just this many. You know, it was less than. Y'all, 1 million people died alone in the United States, and you're saying it's only just so you can get your economy back running.
Listen.
So now I didn't laugh because they died. You know, I laughed because they was a bunch of dumbasses, if you ask me. Sometimes we just dumbasses. I'm a dumbass sometimes.
I'll be honest.
You know?
I'm gonna be very honest. To me, it's very, I'm throwing my money around. I can find a lot of things to do with $250,000.
Hey,
I really can.
Hey,
I really can. And it pisses me off that y'all just decide to do this with your money. And I really, you're that obsessed.
But
Fred,
I don't look at it that
way because at the end of the day, it's their money. Yeah.
If you're a billionaire, $250K means nothing.
You're right.
That's and like so it's to them, they didn't spend a lot. So exactly like $20 is the new $100 back in the day. Somebody's asking you for $20. That was a sacrifice. Now people ask you for $100. So it's like we can't even fathom their type of living because they have a different mindset. Yes, exactly. That is pocket change. So that was nothing to come out of $500K to go for me and my son to go down there for a couple of hours, come back. I spend that just walking down the street. Like literally every day costs me $300. For somebody
maybe outside is expensive. I'm staying inside the rest of the summer, honey.
Paycheck.
It costs too much. I can't take it.
It costs too much to go outside. So I'm like, I have to really kind of understand, like their mindset is different. Yes, $250K is a significant amount to us. But again, because of what we all shared before, they're making money, they have it. It's not that much, but it is so much. So even being aware of that, and that pisses off. So you can't get mad because we're making fun or poking jokes because like that guy said, like we all said, that's a significant amount for you to be playing around with to go and go see something that's been down there since 1912.
It's just mine. I mean, like Sean said, you don't see us down there talking about some, I love my ancestors so much. Let me go down here and see the Amistad that done sunk.
You know, did you see the people talking about it was the mer niggas?
First of all, the one that was from what's the Black Panther? It was the Black Panther people coming to get them. What's the name of them?
Listen. General. She on her way.
The people had time. Honey, the people had time. Some of the best comedic.
boy.
Oh, some of the best comedic
Erica,
stuff.
go
I'm
home.
telling you.
Go home. Log out, baby. Log out. You through for the night. Log out.
Wait.
That's what I'm saying, baby. That's going to Hollywood Park for them. That $250K, you know.
Because the Sky Deck ain't cheap.
Look at this. Sky Deck
went up.
It go like this.
And the shit lean out. No, that ain't cheap.
The whole point, y'all. Let them people spend their money on what they want to spend it on.
I just
My beef
got the
is
Sky
with
Deck
the response of the government. My beef is with the response of the rescue effort for people who willingly paid their money and signed a waiver that said death 3 times on the first page. But folks who was trying to flee their country from poverty, famine, sex trafficking, violence, death, trying to flee their country to come to the great land of America, you know, bring us your tired and your poor, you know, that's what we said, right? Those people we ain't going to see about.
But listen, let me tell you something.
I don't even know if they was trying to come to America. I don't know where they was going. I just know we left them damn people
out. They had a long journey. They had a long journey, but they was on their way. But let me tell you something.
Baby, they was on a yacht. They wasn't even on no boat.
They was on a party yacht.
They was on a party yacht.
They was on the
Anita D3.
They was at the one at Navy Pier. They was on the Mystic.
Anita D, baby.
The Anita D, Spirit of Chicago.
I cannot with none of y'all on here.
No, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. I got one serious moment real quick, and we can go back to foolishness. But let me tell you something. I really believe that all the evilness that's covering this world is about to be taken care of.
Hey,
I really do believe it, because you cannot keep doing people wrong like this and you just continue to go on about your life. Listen. And I feel like that should have been a warning last week, because you spent all that money on billionaires who paid to go down there to die, and you totally ignored this ship over here. Come on, with people on it.
Out there with their infants inside the water. Wrap their babies up inside their clothes and their coats trying to float and keep their infant out of the doggone water. The most heartbreaking videos and pictures you've ever seen, guys.
Now, you talking about he got swallowed up? Ain't that in the Bible? He got swallowed up last week.
Son, you and this Sunday school lesson today.
Where is my Tambo? Where my Tambo at?
Yes, that's Reverend right there. Let me tell you something. That'd be Reverend.
Tell him then. Tell him then.
No, but it's you sound like Diane Williams, and the whale sped up.
No, I'm serious.
But Sean, you are absolutely correct.
I'm serious.
You're talking good. Yeah.
These people are about to be taken care of, and them, our government. Y'all see what's going on overseas, and guess what? A lot of them ain't got the tenacity like us, especially black folks, to weather storms. They don't know how to weather storms.
No, they don't.
So you just watch.
Sean, they over here mad because we had a few jokes about a goddamn
few. They don't know how to weather storms. You know how to weather storms.
Just a few. They ain't never been to no black family cookout. Clearly you ain't. That was just a few jokes.
Y'all remember that gif when Michael Jackson was eating popcorn, smiling? That's gonna be us. He got me.
Just sit back and watch.
He got me. We're
moving on.
You know, just we'll see it when Elon Musk and them get these moon. You know, we can go to the moon.
He better stop too.
Now, I stop. I kind of want me a Tesla. I ain't gonna hold you.
We can go on.
I just want to send. I just want to send Erica Badu like a list. Let's just get on up out there. I mean, I'm trying to get to that concert next weekend. I think I may have just caught some tickets. I just want to just manifest that thing, okay? Because when Erica says something, shit get done, okay?
I love her. All right, so we're moving on to the next thing, y'all. How was everybody's Juneteenth? Juneteenth was last Monday, last week. You know, Sean, you know, I know you do your yearly thing. I do my yearly thing. Praise the Lord. I got some footage from Sean's. I got some footage from mine too. But Sean,
so nice to see
supposed to have left by then.
Now, Sean, this is what, year 3 that y'all have done the outdoor?
Yeah, this is 3. Yeah, year 3. Yeah.
We started the same year.
Yeah, we started the same. No, 20, 21, 22.
Well, I did mine in 21.
4. This is our
So
fourth.
this is 4 for you. Okay. No, I started in 20. I started in 20. 20.
You started 21.
Yeah, I started 21.
Mhm.
Right after that, as we were on the tail end of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how was that? How did it go?
Oh man, it was.
What was y'all at? Tell the people now.
We were at Skinner Park. What street is that, Danny? On Adams. It's
Over there, behind Whitney Young.
Yeah, behind Whitney Young.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that Laughlin and Adams? I think.
Yeah. Everybody was just around, smiling. They had their cups. Everybody was eating and taking pictures and, just being, black people, on that day. It was a good vibe, and that's what it was. It was all about family that day.
We love it. Egypt, how did you spend your Juneteenth? What'd you do? Because, I treat Juneteenth as the 4th of July. I don't celebrate the 4th of July no more.
Hey, listen here. Listen, I got a walking list. Got a walking list of things you can celebrate on July 4th that ain't got nothing to do with no stripes and no stars. Let me know if you need that list. I got y'all covered.
For me, July 4th is National Barbecue Day.
There you go. I spent my Juneteenth at my mama's new house.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. Yes, my mommy bought a new house. Yes, I love it for her too because my mother's always had this I want my grandkids to play in my backyard. I want my grandkids to have someplace to go to for the summer. She's always been that kind of Gigi. So she done went out there and got her a little nice house in Flossmoor. And her actual children were making fun of her, though, because she just can't let that daycare go. My mama got a daycare at work and a daycare at home. It's a juggle gym out there, a climbing wall, a trampoline. My text message said, kids is coming over for little Juneteenth and I'm throw something on the grill. So I thought I'd see my brothers and their wives and we'd have a good old time. I say, all right, I'm going to bring my hair. What kind of best way to celebrate Juneteenth is it than get your hair done at your mama house in the kitchen by your sister?
Go ahead.
That's it.
That's what I thought was going on.
And, people don't do that no more because everybody open up a salon, with that pandemic money.
The style seat.
She got a book. She got a salon. You got a book with her. She got style seat.
That's what I said. She got style seat. You good to go.
Hold on. Wait.
But she my sister.
You gotta do a style seat with her for her to do your hair in the kitchen.
Yeah, and she ain't wrong.
Not at all.
Get that style seat.
No, that's not what I mean at all. I'm saying she qualifies, she regular just like that. But what other way to celebrate blackness than to text your sister and say, I ain't booking on no website. Meet me at mama house in the living room. I got my hair. I hope you got some edge control. And she responded, okay, sister.
I love it.
And after we did our TikTok of Bad Romance, where my entire family sounded a whole fool, I pulled out my hair. My sister combed my hair. See?
I haven't seen. Is it on TikTok? Is it on your TikTok? I gotta go see it.
Oh, I did not post that foolishness.
Now let me tell you, I had.
Danny, what you do? What you do for Juneteenth?
Well, I went over there to the Simmons thing. He was late, so I went to I went on down and had me a little drink before then. Yeah, but I came on back. It was nice. It was real nice. But
you didn't do no turkey tips on the grill.
Yeah, it was a lot of food. It was a lot of food. They had a lot of food out there, But I don't eat on the Sabbath like that. But it was a good time. It was a good time. Everybody had, first of all, family welcoming. You walk up and they cussing each other out, but not cussing, but cussing. Fighting. Then to see me, the auntie. I didn't know that was you because you lost so much weight. Come on,
that's black people. That's what we do. That's what we do.
How long? But you look good, girl. I've been meaning to say it for about an hour.
And then they gonna ask you. They gonna ask you.
Yeah.
What you been doing?
What you been doing?
What you been doing? And not that they gonna do it.
No.
They just want to know what you've been doing to get to look like that.
That's also a coded question to make sure what you've been doing is not crack or stress.
Right. That's right.
Or here's the big one. She must be sick.
She must Yeah, that's how she must be something. Or what I get, she trying to get the man. None of the above.
I love it.
None of the above.
I can't lose weight.
Right.
Right.
But
I can't go to the gym.
yeah, but it was a good time.
Girl,
It
she
was
on
a
that
great
stuff.
time. But the next day
it.
I get to work, my engineer, he said something that pissed me off. All I saw was red. But I was like, if I hit this man, there's no way I'm not gonna lose my job. I would have been vindicated though. So he was like, well, the electrician was gonna come out, but it was y'all Independence Day.
Y'all.
And he was like, then he goes on to say, but because I be working like a slave. All I was about to say, nigga.
Cultural appropriation on not on Juneteenth, you won't.
And so then I'm
not
seeing
this
this,
close.
and I just was like, I know you lying.
Not this close, sir.
And
Not this close.
I just walked off, and there was another person with me, and so I went back. I said, "Hey, did you hear what he said?" He says, "I zone at him because they always say something stupid." I said, "What I needed you to do is to pay attention because if I would have hit him, you would have had to have my back.
Listen,
and we both would have had to beat him."
whoop his
So
ass.
it's still they are. He can't acknowledge the fact that he's mad that the day wasn't off because he could have had the electrician there. But then he also is trying to say, and I guess try to be appropriate with your Independence Day. So I guess I'm going to tell him, how did you celebrate your Independence Day for the 4th of July? And
What's
it was
his race?
just,
What's his race?
he's a white man.
Oh, let me look up his.
Yeah. So, that just was a lot on me. And I already I am known as the firecracker. And I just, was it worth the fight? I looked at him like, nigga, I know you just
What you
literally my
should
whole
have said
face.
is, yeah, we helped you win yours too. Yeah,
Right.
remember that?
It was
Remember
just
that?
no words.
We did.
See, we
All
got
I
to
did
do
was-
good stuff. Just
You
go
know,
on. You remember that? We helped you
this
win
year
yours.
this year Juneteenth for me really just kind of resonated in a different way. And it was more so, I was like, I think it was more so of me just realizing that it took that long for somebody to go tap somebody on the shoulder in Texas and say, y'all not free? Y'all know we free.
Listen.
All right. Didn't nobody send no text or nothing.
They didn't send no text.
Dang,
It wasn't no
call,
tweet.
No letter.
ain't email or nothing.
And I guarantee you how it happened.
They ain't had no Wi-Fi.
It was
That's what
a
it was.
cousin of somebody that was a cousin. It was a cousin from somebody from Alabama.
I know what it was, friend.
It's close to Texas.
I know what it was. Them grids had went out in Texas, so they ain't had no Wi-Fi. So
No, if they could tell you the British was fucking coming, they could have told them they was free. Because how they know the British was coming?
Baby, everybody knew the British was coming.
Everybody knew British was coming.
But nobody knew in Texas that we was free.
Wait, who was that? That was Addicts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was dead. He didn't.
Paul Revere.
Paul Revere. Yeah.
We know who it was. We remember the white people name. Excuse me, Lord.
But yeah, it's just, and then you know what? Because I had to. My organization, I thank you for. We're very trying to be more aware, and I said everybody's off.
Grandma said
like,
that
no.
Power Revere. Grandma said
No.
ain't not Power Revere.
So we just got to get better. If you don't want to be off on that date, you making it a big issue. You should have brought your tail to work. Well, why can't you be off?
But
why can't you have some reflection?
I will say this: shout out to the jobs that were offering time and a half. Shout out to the federal government jobs and the other jobs that were closed. Because there was a lot of folk that had to go to work. And I was like, are you getting time and a half? And they was like, no. Why you at work? Child, the company got me working. One of my really, really good friends here, Sin, I love you, sis. She works for Ford. And Ford had her at work. But she said she had sent the email to her director and told them, it's a holiday. And she had given them the whole history. And she didn't do no work. Well, I probably shouldn't say it online. But yeah, nonetheless, yeah. Cheers. Okay. But June. I love Juneteenth, and I'm glad that I hope and pray that we get to a place that we do celebrate it, that the world and other cultures begin to celebrate. Because my thing is this, and I saw a post that said this: on Cinco de Mayo, y'all was Mexican. On St. Patty's Day, y'all was Irish. On Juneteenth, I want you to be black.
Yeah, come on
And I
through.
want you to understand that it was somebody down in Texas that did not know we was free.
Yeah.
And
Now,
this is why I throw a Juneteenth party. Y'all know I throw the Black Parade. It's yearly now. I did it in Phoenix this year.
did you? You didn't even send me no pictures.
Oh, I sent them to you.
Okay, thank you.
It was a time.
Now
Was it a time?
I do have something to say, and I don't want the FTP because I'm very serious. We have to do better with how we celebrate. There was a lot of killings. What happened out in what they call the remote part of where was that at, y'all? They had that shooting. Somebody shot up a whole.
Oh, I saw that. Was that Willow Springs,
Willowbrook. They said it's the
not too far from my
uninhabited.
husband's job. Yeah.
On the
Yeah, and
holiday.
on the
Yeah.
holiday, people
We love
came
you, Dad.
together. Somebody unloaded into the gathering, and it was just a lot of just senseless killings in Chicago. We have to do better. You have to be in a place where you are able to be responsible. One thing I love about Skinner Park is that everybody we was there, some of our kids, the people watched out for them, so we had kids running around. The one lady was like, "Hey, you brought him in, and he came with me and started talking." So we had that sense of community. So if anything else we can gain is that sense of community. If we're having a festival, you see people out there. Why are you coming up there with all that danger? You gotta shoot. You gotta shoot today. You can't be angry later on that you shoot into a mass of people like that. So as much as we did well with our celebrations, last week was really bloody for us here in Chicago, and we got to do better.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed.
I agree.
Yeah, because this week, I don't think people went nowhere. They were scared.
Well, I want us to stay on that because I tweeted something out today, and this is how the media plays us. This is how they do us in the media. Now, this weekend was Pride weekend, right?
Happy Pride.
There were killings. There were shootings.
But it was not advertised.
People died.
They did.
Where's the bloody weekend in Chicago headline?
Like it was for Juneteenth.
26 people to be exact. 6 of them died. You see how they play this? They're not serious about this. They thrive off violence. It's still another headline for them. Another article to write. They don't really care. And to Danny's point, we really got to get this shit together. How we gonna get it together, I don't know. But we got to get that together seriously.
And start with getting your kids. They destroyed that gas station. Pepper spray everybody. Should have just put it. Listen, they went down off of 30. I mean, not a little bit further down. That gas station right where Michigan splits and gets real funky. That one BP there. Destroyed it. Totally destroyed it.
What happened? I missed that.
It was on Thursday night. Kids went down there. There was another one of them. Let's take over this town, twerking and destroyed the whole gas station. They had to close it. Probably still trying to repair that. Kids is out there running havoc. 31st in Michigan. Thank you. Yes.
First.
Hold that gas station up. I was like, where is the hairspray pepper spray? Burn them eyes. And tell
Listen, I'm in one of them. I'm in that Chicago mom group in Facebook. And
go ahead, Mom.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I got into that thing on some nefarious behavior because I didn't like a post somebody had shared out in public talking about my alma mater and my current employer. So I had to come on there, Mustang Strong, to get somebody together. That's the only reason I really jumped in the group. But being in the group, I get more information now, and I get some good tee-hees and some good laughs and all of that good stuff. But someone in there had shared why they posting all these trends, and because that's what the kids, they post a trend, they put up a little special made digital flyer all over the social medias, and that's how the kids know to show up, and that's how you get 700, 900 kids in one doggone space, and you don't know what to do with all these doggone kids that done showed up, and how they get it, how does it circulate so fast. So somebody put up, let's start doing that too. We trending too. Everybody, bring your belts, your extension cords, your flip-flops. We gonna meet all y'all asses at the bean. We at the bean too. We trending too. because it's you need the village back. I
you know
just
what?
don't know.
The
We
village.
have to pay more attention to what
Yeah, the
our
village gotta
children
come
are
back.
doing, and we have to. I talk to my kid. I think I'm the only. No, Sean, you got a teenager over there. I was gonna say I think I'm the only one on the call with a teenager, but you got a teenager over there. I talked to my kid, and I think we got a pretty good relationship about communicating and how we
Yep.
talk back and forth with one another. And she said to me, "Mommy, people just want to be seen."
Mm.
And she said, "Not everybody out there is a horrible kid."
No, I don't think so at all.
Then she went down the list of her friends that she knew for certain were definitely at 31st Street Beach when they did some foolishness a couple of weeks ago. We're definitely downtown when they cut up and did some foolishness a couple of weeks ago. Now, my baby go to Brooks. These kids just crossed the stage 4.4, 4.8, 5.1 GPAs. These the smart kids. These the kids who take NWEA tests and don't open their scores for 6 months because they weren't worried about it. They know the score off the chain. These are the highly intelligent kids. She's got friends that one of her homies went to London for the weekend to catch a play.
But see, it's tempting. You know, they sending around the
Yeah.
invites on TikTok. Hey, meet us here. Meet us. Oh, yeah, y'all got that
It's
text?
just to be seen because you are no one if you have not gone viral.
Yeah.
You are no one if you have not gone viral. If you cannot point yourself out in a video, you are no one. And at some point we have to get down to the crixus of what that is.
Yeah.
We got to get down to what that is. To me, that sounds like our kids not getting enough attention and not getting enough love.
Yeah.
Mm.
It
'Cause
does
I
not
wish-
sound like an after school program like ours.
No, ma'am.
Newly
And we
appointed.
gonna cut that out. Like I'm so sick of that in Chicago.
Maybe
We gonna
that's
cut
how
that
school
out.
works.
We
It
gonna cut
honestly
that
sounds
out, baby,
like
because
it's a thing of, like you say, I want to be seen. I want to be well. What we, at Harvest, being wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna let you be wonderful today. Because the people like to be wonderful, you know, pomp and circumstance. And the thing about it is that, like, baby, at the end of the day, you still not being paid. And I feel like a lot of people, like, I blame a lot of this on reality TV.
Yeah.
oh, definitely.
Yeah.
People
Zeus.
Zeus.
Zeus
People
never-
really think regular people who are not being paid by these companies. And I want people to understand that reality TV is also scripted. It's
Yeah.
also cast. It is also, those of us that work in this industry, you are cast for entertainment purposes.
I'm glad you said that, Fred. Jasmine watched this show and I can't stand it. And I tell her all the time she get mad at me. The show with Raz be on it. I can't stand it. Because they every time I look at this goddamn TV, they acting a fucking fool on this TV.
Yeah.
Y'all can't show nothing else. Where the hell is College Hill? And you know, where is and what
You gotta pay for that.
they had fights on College Hill, but it wasn't that because if you had a fight on College Hill, you'd take your ass home.
But
Oh, well,
not
they've
only that,
changed the
it's
format to that too.
But all reality, I feel like reality TV has put us in such a place that everybody's like, oh, well, they got all of this and they're just regular people. But love, they're
They
not
seem
just
like
regular
regular
people. They were also people that were chosen or that were sought out by these producers to say this and that. And the producers literally sit in the rooms, and when they're talking to them on camera, when they do the cutaways and they're in the confessionals talking about this and that.
Yep.
The producers are egging this on because the producers know how to create good TV. The producers they want you to fight. They want you to argue. You know, and it's just a thing. And so I think that our young people are blindsided by that, and they are very much like, we're addicted to fame. We're addicted to this whole idea of, oh, I could be somebody as a reality star. But baby, at the end of the day, these folks was chosen by a team of producers and a team of casting agents and this and that. And it's not because they have this and that. It's just because they make good TV.
Yep, it's what the look is.
I mean, they ain't following these damn kids, you know, from college to high school. Do something like that. You know, what the hell is My Super Sweet 16? What those shows at? You know, where they doing the birthday parties and all that shit.
Listen, Well, I mean, I will say so. I have indulged myself in a little reality, and I normally don't do a lot of reality, but this new season of Housewives is wearing me. Atlanta Housewives is wearing me out. Bring Nene back.
Completely.
Candy trying to give it. Girl, sit down.
Put that as our number one topic for next week because it's so much. Because I don't understand what the girl says. She's from Chicago, and we can't say shootings. I'm mad at her, Drew.
I said, Drew Sidora, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Drew?
Kenya giving us a whole lot.
It's a lie. Kenya was slamming doors, and she's you kicked my door.
Marlo, I love her, but I hate her.
Marlo loved God in 1 second, and then the next second, Marlo being missing.
Marlo is my favorite so far, but still.
No, listen. If Phaedra come back, Candy's no longer gonna be there. That's what Candy said that. But I ain't gonna hold you. So the one show that I have indulged myself in this time is, and I don't know if you all have been watching it, but it's Summer House, Martha's Vineyard.
I wanted to dig into that because they've been really going through.
Oh, is that reality?
It's reality.
It comes on after that.
So they have the regular. They have the regular Summer House, but they did a black version, Summer House, Martha's Vineyard, and it's actually good. I think the finale. I haven't watched the finale. The finale came on last night. I haven't watched it yet. But I'm watching when I get off. But it's good. But like they're also attack. It's not like your usual reality. It's not giving Housewives level, but it's reality. But it's not your usual reality, and I'm okay with that. So it's like it's very mild mannered, and I can handle reality in that type of doses. But it's good though. But I do want to take a trip to Martha's Vineyard after watching the show.
Listen, you ain't wrong.
Listen, it's me. So we're gonna get a house and do an episode.
Right, we're gonna need some of that $250K. We should say it's an Ocean Gate project.
Ocean Gate project.
We're researching. We're exploring.
Right, we're researching.
Okay, y'all. Moving on to the next thing. So we can wrap tonight up. All right, so y'all, I'm so proud of this young man. For those of y'all that don't know me, but I love Pharrell Williams. I think that Pharrell is epic. He is a creative of all creatives, especially for the young folks. And I feel like he has just been getting win after win after win. You know, he signed that contract with DreamWorks after he did what was it? Despicable Me, the first one?
Despicable Me,
And he's just been working so well with DreamWorks and just creating music and doing original scores for, somebody who's, I'm a, for those that don't know, I am a huge 90s hip hop fan. Like I love 90s hip hop. When I threw my party on Juneteenth, I was telling my DJ, it was a little different because I was here in Phoenix and I couldn't have my DJ in Chicago, that I normally have.
We love
you, DJ Kels.
Yes.
So I had to have a different DJ here, but he did great. He did great. I had sent him a list of what I wanted, and so I was like, "Yo, for the first hour and a half, I want to hear 90s hip hop. Like, give me the 90s hip hop, early 2000s hip hop. That's what I want to hear." And I've loved Pharrell ever since Pharrell was with the Neptunes, because to me, Pharrell is a musical genius, like legit. My mama's them time they like Stevie Wonder. He's a genius. We love him. He's a genius. But for me, in my time, I feel like Pharrell is my time's musical genius. And he's created so much. Your favorite artist, Pharrell, has probably done the production for it. Pharrell and Dr. Dre have really created the soundtrack of my life.
Pharrell, he's all right with me.
He's great. And so earlier this year, it was announced that Pharrell was going to take up creative direction for Louis Vuitton's men's apparel. And so Louis Vuitton Men's Fashion Week happens in Paris every year in the month of June. And so next year I'm planning to go to Paris. Oh, I'm sorry, for my 40th I'm going to Paris. I'm doing a destination birthday, so y'all get your passports and your coins. If you ain't got your passports or your coins, get it together because we're going. And my plan is to attend Paris Fashion Week for this because it's the menswear. And so Pharrell put together an amazing fashion show as his debut as creative director. So check out this little clip of him putting together Fashion Week in Paris.
Hi Vogue, it's Pharrell. We're here in Paris. We're in my design studio. as you can hear in the background, and you'll see there's people doing things here. Like, it's on fire. This is my beehive, and look, it takes all kinds of bees to make the sweetest honey. It's the countdown before my first menswear collection. And it's menswear, but like I designed for like humans, so it's something for everybody in it. So just get ready. See, that's so much better. The way that I feel right now, I don't have any nerves at all. And I think that's because my spirit is so electrified with excitement. I don't have the room for the nerves. And I also know like I have the most amazing scaffolding of having the greatest master artisans to work with in every department and category. Like they're all the greatest. So like.
Williams made his debut as the new Louis Vuitton men's creative director by sharing his first collection in Paris. The Spring-Summer 2024 presentation took place on the city's oldest bridge with a full orchestra, gospel choir, and over 70 looks. The show attracted guests such as Beyonce, Jay-Z, Kim Kardashian, Zendaya, Naomi Campbell, and Megan Thee Stallion. This was Williams' first collection since taking lead at the French fashion house following the death of his predecessor Virgil Abloh in November of 2021.
I love Pharrell.
Okay,
The fashions are epic. It's amazing. I'm not a Louis Vuitton person. My brand is I always tell my folks I have an American brand that I purchase, which is Coach, and then I have a European brand that I purchase, and my European brand is Gucci.
Go ahead.
Louis Vuitton is not that brand for me.
Go ahead.
But with Pharrell doing what he's done, I feel like at this point, I think I might need to get a little, because y'all, it's a motorcycle jacket, and I don't have a clip of it, but it's a motorcycle jacket.
It's nice. Go ahead for real.
It's probably about $5,000. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna see if they put it on Afterpay or Klarna.
I was just about to say that they got.
Maybe I bought me some Marc Jacob flip flops. I spent too much.
Listen,
I bought them. I was walking downtown. I thought the Lord was calling me home, but it was somebody else. I was like, "Oh Lord,
Hey, listen.
I feel like the submersible people buying $200 flip flops.
Okay.
And I could have got $2 from Old Navy.
Listen,
$2.
But I mean, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for him, and it just like to hear that he had a gospel choir.
Yes,
and all of these, like it's the fact that he incorporated Black art into a Parisian fashion house, which is like, I ain't gonna hold y'all. The Parisians don't really be, fucking with us like that.
Yeah,
but
they should, because they know where the wealth is.
They know where the wealth, and the thing is that we will buy. We will do all of that. We will literally do all of that.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited for him, and I was just so excited to see like what happened, and it was great. I love it. I was here for it.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I love fashion, I love art, and Pharrell is all of that to me. So
did you catch there was, my bad, I didn't think about it, I thought about it just now. There was a clip going around from, I think it may have been the party or a celebration after, and Inwigwe performed.
Yes.
And he did an original piece and dedicated it to Pharrell, and just watching two Black men share that moment in a large room with a lot of people there. Like, I mean, he gave that man his flowers.
We did.
We want to talk about him on the next segment, because I'm so disappointed in that young man, period.
But
I'm going to let him have that. Yes, I'm disappointed in that Toby man, but we're going to let him have it. He was great then, but put that on for next week.
You about right. Look at Sean too. Sean need to do some research, because that's going to be good for you, Sean.
That's going to be good. It's a wormhole. Watch the. I'm telling you, that's a worm. If you want to get into something, you got some time, get into that.
Yeah.
Get into it.
Yeah. Wait, that's an apropos Pharrell line, and it's really not his. It's in somebody else's quote, but he dropped it on us. The truth set you free, but it'll piss you off first.
Piss you off.
Yeah.
Facts.
But yeah, but neither. Congratulations, Pharrell. That is wonderful.
Yes, I like literally. It was epic. So I'm 40. I'm looking forward to. All right. So our final topic tonight, y'all, is Anita Baker and Babyface beefing.
Listen, I ain't going on Friday. She having a concert here, and I was so close to getting them tickets. But after she canceled Babyface, I'm a straight up Babyface fan. I ain't going to go here. I apologize. You cannot apologize for that.
Well. From what I, so I have not been to the tour. They said the residency in Vegas was different from what she's doing on the tour. From what I've heard from friends is that on the tour, and audience, please chime in if y'all have been.
It's Friday. It hits here Friday, the 20th,
Okay,
the 30th.
so they said that Anita has been singing like not her songs.
Singing not our song.
Yeah, I'm
She
gonna
has
go
not
to
been
the
singing-
Four Winds.
She
Let me
ain't been
find them
singing.
tickets.
So like artists do that all the time. Now
No. Time out. I'm first of all, them tickets to Anita Baker are $300 dollars.
Oh no,
Yes, they are.
she gonna need to apologize to me then, and she
She's
gonna
gonna
need
need
to
to
tell me.
apologize. She's gonna need to tell me I'm an angel. She's gonna need,
I need to go ahead and
she's gonna need to tell me I'm caught up in the rapture of love.
got to be caught up in it. Got to be.
First of all, ain't Anita Baker like a deaconess now? How old is she?
Wait a second.
She up there. She up there.
What?
A deaconess? She's still doing concerts.
No. So
Baby,
I want to see.
Babyface tickets $100 for Saturday at Four
Well,
Winds.
my
I
thing
ain't gonna be able
is
to make
now,
that.
now this go ahead, Egypt. I'm sorry.
I went to see Auntie. I want to say that may have been 2 years ago at the Chicago Theater, and it was everything. I sang down. She sang all of her hits. Matter of fact, at least 3 of them she started twice because she let us sing, and then she restarted the song, and then she sang it.
Okay.
And baby, Chicago, listen. Chicago singers go to concerts to sing. Okay,
Yeah.
in the car.
You don't leave out a horse. You didn't. What'd you come for?
Danny, remember we went to see DJ Moore?
I saw her last weekend at the Chicago Theater. They sang. So saying that I don't doubt that the show is going to be good. But what happened that she canceled Babyface like that? Who would cancel Babyface?
Okay, go ahead.
So the story goes is that there was some tech difficulties on one night of the tour. And because of the technical difficulties and the late start, she canceled Babyface's set. Now, I'm certain that was worked out backstage with the people. I'm certain it wasn't like, it's canceled and ain't nobody said nothing. And then I'm looking at Fred's face. Maybe it didn't go down like that. But the people did not appreciate it. Now, those who were in actual attendance, I get it. You didn't know it was going to be no technical difficulties and no tech delay. And now you really did come to see Babyface and not Auntie Anita. And now Babyface is not performing and you got beat. So those people, they take to Twitter, just like we got jokes about the submersible. They had jokes. They had things to say. And it has been said previously before that Miss Baker is not the kindest of people. This has been reported by celebrities and pedestrians alike that they will meet Miss Anita Baker someplace out there in them here streets, and she is not the nicest or the kindest of person. So they ate her on Twitter. Well, no, she don't got no PI. She not Dionne Warwick, so she didn't know, and she thought she was gonna clap back on Twitter, baby, and the avalanche came in on her. Came in on her. She thought she was gonna clap back at 1 or 2, and the people was like, "Oh, you can get it too. Ain't no age requirement. It's rated G, Auntie," and they came for her.
I'm gonna be quick because here's my thing. Babyface should not be an opening act.
Never.
But even if he is, that means that's going to be a dynamic show. For him to be that humble to be an opening act. So that was my problem as well. If he's this humble to be your opening act, that speaks volumes for Babyface, who he is.
Because my thing is that I ain't gonna hold you, Nita. We love you.
Love Auntie.
I love you. I love all the songs. I hear Nita Baker. I have trauma in my mind from cleaning up on Saturday morning. I have trauma, okay? I don't work through it in therapy, but still, I have trauma a little bit. But my issue is this. Babyface has really surpassed Anita, which is what makes the humbleness of it
that's that part.
Even the more. So for Auntie, for you to be pissed off and say, well, I'm gonna cancel his set. Now I ain't gonna hold you, Auntie. You up here singing Bruno Mars to them because they said that's what she's singing at the show. They said she's singing
Easy
Bruno
come,
Mars.
easy go. She's singing Grenade. Go ahead.
They said she's singing Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars. That's what the people say.
Now listen. I'm a real big Masked Singer fan. Y'all know how I feel about the Masked Singer, right? And I'm telling y'all right now, I didn't know that I needed to hear Gladys Knight sing Wrecking Ball, but Miley Cyrus can't sing that shit for me ever again.
Oh, that's what I'm
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not paying $350. I'm not paying $350 to hear Gladys sing Wrecking Ball. Gladys, you better tell me you on that motherfucking train to motherfucking
And
Georgia.
you better tell me if
at
I was your
motherfucking
woman.
midnight.
And if I was your woman.
And you better tell me if I was your woman. And you better tell me you heard it through the grapevine before Marvin did. And you better tell me.
Now listen, her concert, she was at
Now, why
Chicago
y'all didn't get
Theater.
my favorite? I got to use my imagination.
Come on, she did well. She was just here at the
Gladys
Chicago
better
Theater
tell me all of that. I don't want to
Mother's
hear
Day
her
and did
talking about
great.
some she don't know Wrecking Ball. I'm
Well,
a cuss.
Let's see what Anita does. I am this close to, just out of curiosity, and I got a little money like the submersible people to go. Just because I'm this close to committing to go. But because I can't make it up to 4 wins. I can't go to New Buffalo. Yeah, I can't go to New Buffalo to see Babyface because I really love him, but that's too much on me for Saturday to drive up to New Buffalo.
Listen, now that it's just her and Babyface is gone, did the ticket go down?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because Anita says she's still Anita.
She's still Anita.
But she get up there singing, talking about some this here ice cold. No, man. It's a no for me.
Alexa, stop.
If she get up there talking about some skate, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
She gonna leave the door open.
Oh, Anita. She's gonna have to get it together. Yeah, I love me some Babyface. I just respect his genius. He's always seemed to be such a sweet and humble man. And then I think even how he talked about it, he was, when he shared his video about it, I thought that was really a lot for him to even reply on that. When you were that genius, we would have been like, I don't care, you can cancel one, two, I'm not canceled on these, everything else. But even for him to just to still be,
that man has the patience of Job, and we learned that during the whole pandemic. You don't remember his verses with Teddy Riley? Yes. I ain't never seen somebody sit so calmly while all the foolishness was going on around.
And he just did a dynamic ass Tiny Desk.
And did.
I love it. Go ahead. I mean, I respect Anita. Like I said, if I find me some $200, I might go ahead and press my way to that, more than likely.
I love Babyface.
Huh?
I love Babyface.
Yeah, I'd rather do that. Man,
and I guarantee you, he's not singing covers. And I bet you Babyface probably doing If I Could Change the World without Eric Clapton.
And if he is doing covers,
that's my song.
If he's doing covers, he wrote them.
He wrote them. It's that part right there. He wrote them.
Anita ain't write nothing. Bruno never said.
You know what? Anytime a man said he'll pay your rent and cook your dinner.
Hey, soon as he get home from work, he ain't gonna take a break first. When he get right home.
Soon as I get home. He said it twice.
He did. He reiterated that thing.
I love it.
You got that whip appeal. I mean, and just so yeah, Babyface. That's unfortunate. I wish Anita the best.
I hope they work it out.
I hope they do. That'd have been a good tour.
That was a good tour.
It was. They say before that incident, it was an excellent tour.
Yeah. I would go for just Babyface, and I would leave after the opening act. See, that's why Beyonce's on her own. She said, "I don't need to open that."
That's fine. You know what? Her did great, y'all. She did her whole 7 hours.
It was amazing.
And she did Lenny Kravitz song as well. She got on the drums. She started crying. She had testimony service. She broke down. She gave her life back to Christ and everything.
Did she?
She did. She's like, "Woo, my life was really hard at this time, y'all." She's
like,
drum.
That's it.
But she gave us a Danny concert. That's what it was.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
That's how I like my
She stole your. That's yours. That's yours.
She did. It was amazing.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I heard it was an excellent performance though.
Yeah, we got a lot of good music out there, and this is unfortunate that we had this happen. But y'all, it's a lot of good music. There is never a dull moment with celebrating Black excellence in music. So let's support who we can and go. But it's unfortunate that they had
this.
You know
what? And Danny, to chime on that, you can take us to our final thought because it is Black Music Month. June is Black Music Month, and we got 4 days left. It's the 26th. Yeah. We got 4 days left of Black Music Month. Y'all, I hope y'all have enjoyed this episode. We're so glad to be back. Danny's going to take us out with our final thought. And it's been an amazing episode. We'll see y'all next week. DK gonna be on. We're gonna talk about some more stuff because there's a lot going on. No, yes, yes, And
Fred, you done took us out, so go ahead, baby. You done did it.
I ain't gonna. You go
Come
ahead.
on, Danny. You know you do this.
ahead.
Guys.
I mean, you know what? It feels so good to be back with people that you love. Able to share this our point of view, our perspectives, and just having you all that tune in with us weekly. Just please know that our hearts are really big, and we thank you so much for listening to our opinions. There are some things that I did see in the chat that we got to talk about more specific to our Chicago family. Yes, that Maxwell's incident. You all don't know, that was my prayers this morning that that family be vindicated for what they went through. Fred, I literally was praying because it just did not sit well with me with that situation. So we do have some issues like that. Please send us messages if you would like to see that. If you would like to come on and talk about it with us,
yes,
we are open to that. Definitely to share the perspective, because this is for our culture. This is our culture.
Yes.
My co-host, I love you all so much. I'm so happy to be back together. And if anything, everything that we shared today was from a point of celebrating excellence from the BET Awards. Y'all, it must have gave us a whole lot of stuff, but it was enough to have us talk. We got to see some new people, some fresh people. We got to give honor. We got to respect Patty for her genius and her doing what she needs to do. And then just talking about the other things that we had going on. Just respectful of one another. We had a FTP moments. We had all of that, which makes us who we are. So again, thank you guys so much for your time. We love you all.
We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week. We back.
Make sure you drink a gallon of water tomorrow.
That's it. And mind your business.
Mind your business.
Mind your motherfucking business. We out.